guys, today we're playing Piggy, but I'm with a friend.
OLED smart TV with all the latest TV channels and social media built into the machine. On the bottom of the screen, there's a balcony, as if the game didn't have enough reasons to shit on the floor. If you try to leave through the front door, however, she simply shakes her head in refusal. I mean,
yes.
It is COVID season.
I have the wrench.
Apart from all of that, there's nothing much to do. I mean, you can play your modded GameCube.
Oh, no.
But it's kind of boring. Well, I guess it's time to sleep then. Wait, why is there a countdown? What's going on? 3 seconds until 1! Wait, what? Ah! Oh. Okay then. You end up on your balcony somehow, as if someone caught you falling asleep where you weren't supposed to be and placed you in your rightful place, which is outside neat. Going back inside
Alright, we can escape now.
The room is ever so slightly different. Some of the content got removed in the night 1 patch. It looks like the debt collectors have arrived and they've removed your one source of entertainment. The modern GameCube. You have a new source of entertainment. The chair. You can take the chair and spin around the room like a Scott Bandicoot cosplay and not even play the game. One thing I hadn't tried yet was
scared.
Holy hell,
we already know.
Now. The room looks like Babby's first ecstasy sessions. There are only 12 doors. Behind these doors, there are a number of worlds you could visit, each leading into other worlds you could visit, and there's a chance those could lead into new worlds as well. Isn't exploration fun? Going into one of the doors will lead you into said world, and that's where the plot of the game begins, which is... nothing.
Literally, the exit is over there.
The whole purpose of the game is to just explore and see what you're able to find in these surreal worlds where things you can lurk around any corner. Each world has different themes surrounding it, and your goal is to collect all 24 relics or effects. Somehow. Effects in the game do different things to your character, for example, make you fatter, make you smaller to fit through small crevices, or just turn your head into a lamp. You're probably wondering where to find these effects, aren't you? Well, you find them complete at the house, you'll be surprised.
It's Spot,
she's still alive.
And it's his dude's build
mode. You then have to keep leaving and re-entering the room while turning the lights off until something happens, with a 1 in 64 chance of the U-boat appearing when the lights are switched off. Imagine being the guy to discover this event for the first time, accidentally exploring the surroundings to find a house that just so happens to cause this. Now, once the Uber shows up, all the images, the closet, the windows, everything turns creepy and sports some googly eyes to freak you out. Once the Uber appears, you are forced to touch it, and touching it will take you to yet another distorted world with absolutely nothing to do until you escape.
It didn't work.
Unless you press the button and you're back in the bedroom. It was
alright, it's clear now.
Okay. Very unfortunate events indeed. Immediately after that statement, you hear the sound of Steve Austin entering the house, and you go and investigate that
wrench.
to find out it was a plate, proving that monsters do indeed not exist, and this was all a prank for the views. You go back to the main hall area where you started the game to proclaim your findings and how right you were, only to find that everyone is gone, and to rub salt on the wound, the front door is locked. I will never get how these monsters managed to lock the door so quickly and conveniently have everyone scatter without making any noise.
No.
Prank? Surely they'd make loads of noise if they saw a monster. I'd be screaming my nuts off to get the attention of a mate of monster after me. I completely sidetracked again. After everyone scatters, you're left once again at the mercy of this massive mansion. Yet again in a horror game, you're somehow finding yourself in Buckingham Palace being chased by a purple blob. Why can't horror games be set in a council house in Hackney right next to a Dixie's Chicken and a London's corner shop? After finding some of your mates around the house, you then go to the library to read the book so you can expand your strong brain. But then you suddenly get sent into a chase by, oh my god, it looks like I have to run now! What the hell is that? Why does it look like the dev just discovered the liquefied tool? Guess I'm running away! Spread faster! Oh, we somehow lost him. Okay. Throughout the duration of most of the game, you have to end up running away from this purple thing while trying to solve the mysteries that the house has to offer. One thing Our Only does that hasn't been mentioned before, and it's something that will become a recurring theme in most of the RPG Maker games here, is that it utilizes puzzles to add a little bit more gameplay than walk around and wait for a scripted chase sequence and then, oh god, he's in the room with me! And rinse and repeat for the next 2 hours. Because RPG Maker gives you the luxury of being able to see everything in a room, developers use this to their advantage to make you give your brain a little bit of exercise.
I don't know where to
go. Using visual cues to
go.
help you solve the puzzles that are outlined find in the game. Sometimes they're relatively simple, like having a password
He thinks I went down there. Well, I did.
code to a safe that you need to unlock to continue the game. Or it could be some BS like the goddamn piano puzzle. Since the game can't give you nice things, in order to unlock a safe behind the bookshelf in the game, you need to first of all have a soaked handkerchief with you to clean the filth from the piano, and then after you clean the filth from the piano, you'll see an uppercut. Yeah, we had the Olympic Games where we won loads of gold medals. We had the release of Gangnam Style that started the dance that old people were left wondering if transportation by carriage had returned. The last good Call of Duty game released as well. But none of these events would reach the heights that was the RPG Maker. Probably think of a better name than that on stage.
This was the year that
we would see many games
oh wait, that's the
point. Take the world, especially the gamer world.
You got the plank here, the purple key.
All of them in extreme detail would leave you here forever, and I don't want to do that. I'm not Hack Knight. So I'll be
wait in here.
The biggest ones that
Green key.
that I played and how they affected the community.
Oh, snap, Piggy.
Not so well. Starting the year early.
Alright. No, we need the purple key again.
It was released on February 2012 and was created using RPG Maker 2000.
Give me the purple key. I have the purple key.
The game should be playing at 8K resolution and look amazing,
purple
right?
key.
But don't let that take anything away from the game,
I got
because
purple
it does a lot
key.
of really cool things in its own right. The game was developed by Kaori, and in the game,
No!
a 9-year-old girl who was taken on a very exciting trip with her parents to an art museum.
No!
Yeah, at this point,
we have to go. Got to go right now. Got to go. Give me the.
Hey! Wake up! When you start the game, Eve goes to the counter with her parents while they confirm their attendance on this visit. After which, she asks them if she can go off on her own in a big art gallery at the grand old age of 9 years old. Either she has the most trusting parents in the world that she secretly isn't a 9-year-old, or her parents are that neglectful. I do applaud the balls she has to ask her parents if she can wander around the art museum, home to the creepiest dwellers on the planet,
Water is everything.
On her own. When I was that age, I was getting panic attacks at Tesco because I wandered off 2 aisles ahead and I somehow lost sight of my own parents and thought I got teleported into the void. Anyway, Eve goes off on her own to explore this expansive museum and meets several people along the way that are also just there, admiring the pictures. She eventually finds herself in front of a certain painting called Fabricated World, which looks like someone just discovered you could change brush colors on this paint. And then the last figure and gone. They were developed using Wolf RPG Editor, which is pretty much a Sainsbury's Value RPG Maker, which does the same things but differently. In The Crooked Man, you play as a guy called David Hoover, a single lad who just bought a new apartment with the help of his 2 friends, Paul and Marion. Immediately that's a major red flag, because who buys apartments in current year? Like, you must be completely stupid to attempt that in this climate. What are you, crazy? Anyways, he gets settled into the apartment and finally, a working class setup! Wow! He finds a letter with some ominous text. Then another. Looks like the debt collectors came early who were here after finding letter after letter. He goes on a trail which leads him into random abandoned areas in the town. But he isn't alone because of course he isn't. At several points throughout the game, you see that you've managed
literally almost got me killed.
Turns out that your house may or may not be a little haunted.
Getting you killed.
Chalks this up to the previous tenants not telling him about the
Oh no.
Find him, and you can probably already guess where this is going. This game is more direct on the horror aspects than the other ones that I've covered in this video, as even the menu is pretty bloody creepy. Like, who the hell deduced that this was a great idea to start the game with? This game uses a concept that RPG Maker games
that was so close.
Back against the monsters that
was so close. Run.
Yeah,
the blue key card. Wait, no, this is the red key card.
And I can respect having someone who at least has the balls to fight back. And before you start shouting, with the T9, all the characters that
with the hammer, I know where it is.
Babies capable of? And you're telling me that none of the other horror protagonists in these games can at least put some good fight? I don't buy it! This game is the first of an anthology of games called the Strange Men Anthology, and each of them, made using Wolf RPG Editor, all cover various characters' experiences with strange men with strange powers or backstories that give them the motivation to do what they do in the game. That's probably why it's called the Strange Men Anthology. I As you continue solving the puzzles that the game has to offer, you find out that David shares a lot of things in common with the Crooked Man. It's like all the planets align for them to be together in that moment. I mean, I'd be surprised if you didn't catch that from the start. The three people that you meet in abandoned areas around the town all somehow have something in common with David, and you're not supposed to question why we need to know this. Since the biggest difference between this and previous RPG Maker games is the engine and the story itself and not much else, I don't want to dwell too much on the Crooked Man without delving too much into spoiler territory, because such territory is uncharted and forbidden. The best part is that 95% of the games we're covering today are free, so you don't have to worry about getting your wallet shafted by an experience so scary police will think your heart is a criminal because it's probably going to get arrested. The Witch's House. Oh god, The Witch's House. The game was released on October 3rd, 2012 and was made using RPG Maker VX and a return to normalcy for this video. And out of all the games in this era, this one is probably my favorite for so many reasons. But before I get way too ahead of myself, let's cover the basics of the game, shall we? In the game you play as in Scattered Diary.
Alright, I'm Piggy.
You as a player much more context behind why you're trapped in the house and why this witch is so hell-bent on killing you. Death. On the topic of death, this game is chock full of so many unique scenarios and animations leading to your character's death. You
their house?
It's called The Witch's Slaughterhouse. Where the amount of effort that was put into all the unique death scenes.
Oh wait, it's infection.
With deaths ranging from getting crushed by a big plushy or fake buzz-bear to literally the very top of the floor, your eyes up because you read the book title of the book. Dumbass, and having your head chopped off suddenly because you did what the house told you to do. And
I just wish it had like the hitting animation as the bot.
The world is so incredibly fleshed out. Different characters that you can interact with.
And it slides wrong.
How screwed over you are, all the way to the house giving you random tips that are meant to take you closer and closer to what is, in my opinion, the sad reality is that I can't cover every single thing about this game in this video.
Wait, no, not true. Do play.
But what I can talk about are the scares. And my god, the scares in this game are pretty damn effective and all rely on big things busting into the room you're in to skin you alive! This game is chock full of random jump scares that serve to keep you on edge, and sometimes
Player plus a bot.
straight up lie to you about things in the house, only to pull a sidecar and
Jeez, that's loud!
especially jump scares that many developers use to their advantage by making their own RPG horror games. The success of the original game also prompted the developer
we have to run.
Get
the yellow key. Open up.
Into even more context with that novel getting a
Jump.
manga adaptation as well. The game also got a remake that you're seeing on the screen, made in a newer version of RPG Maker in 2018 too, which added a new
Alright.
called Extra, providing more context
I
to
ain't
the
even
lore
know why
behind
I
the Witch's
stopped.
House and including a lot more
This
depth and
dude's
time
really
in the
rocking
process.
on the moon.
The devs even went out of their way to make some of the chase sequences
And
even
then-
harder with more obstacles and making it so that going back to the place that you thought you were safe in the original playthrough leads to
It's player plus a bot.
a lot of the games.
Wait, no, it's just player. What the heck?
On the second channel and unedited
Alright,
on
go,
the third
go.
channel, so you can watch me play through them all again to get a massive nostalgia attack.
Jump up. I can jump up there.
Last but most certainly not least for this video is Mad
Oh,
Father.
blue key.
Mad Father was
I
released
finally
on
got
10th
blue
of December
key.
2012 and was
Blue
not
key.
made on the RPG Maker
And then
again. This one
orange
is
key.
RPG editor instead. In the game you play as
Oh no, we still need the blue. Wow.
Alfred and Monica,
Still
not
need the
you.
blue key.
And she's a shy girl who never goes outside, which is amazing for COVID season.
Red
She's
key
one of
card. Oh.
Fire and Monica are one of
Oh.
his big secrets.
Oh,
And
God.
his big secret is that he likes to
Oh,
have spiders
no.
and kill humans in the basement
Well, I'm
inside
stuck
the
in
man.
here.
On the way. Disaster suddenly strikes though, and Aya's mother suddenly dies from COVID.
What the heck?
The anniversary
How
of
do
Monica's
I get
death,
out?
because Of course things have to happen on the anniversary
Stuck,
of someone's
clown.
death. Why can't things just happen on an ordinary Wednesday? And Aya finds herself awake at exactly midnight somehow to find out all the test subjects that Arthur has been working on have escaped. She goes back into her room to find herself with her head so shiny
What
it
the
literally
hell?
blinded me on my first playthrough. And he tells her that she can find out what's really going on.
Run. I can't run. Okay. I got a walking owl. Moonwalking. Run.
in some
Alright,
big
alright,
brain
alright,
method throughout
alright,
the
alright.
game,
Calm
such
down.
as noticing that a painting on the wall doesn't seem right and moving the painting away to reveal a broken doorway leading outside.
And
So, this game is arguably one of the
do
most
not buy the
well-rounded in
squealing.
terms of RPG maker horror,
We're
with
not
a good soundtrack to
we're
boot
not
and a
hurting
mix of game
dogs.
mechanics that you need to pay attention
Please.
to, or else you'd be looking like a
Already.
robot.
Oh wait, he put in server discoverable. So it's wait, I can get people. Where are you guys? Where's the Piggy? Where's he? Where's he? Where's the lagging owl? He must be still there. The moonwalking owl. Where are they?
There's not much voice acting in the game, but when it's highlighted, it's very noticeable towards the end of the game where Alfred does this while you're being chased. Anyway, the game has a lot of different mechanics to offer, so you don't get too bored of the same tried and tested run for a bit and solve a random
Oh, there he is.
especially the use of the
Yes!
QTEs that are made to catch you off guard. At least the battle system in RPG Maker's got put to good use there. There's some points in the game where you can past the dolls moving in a specific pattern.
I hate you. Oh wait, I got out. Yes, I'm coming for
They
you.
essentially took all the tropes outlined in this video and streamlined them into one slick narrative that runs for about 3 hours and requires you to be thorough in order to get the best ending. And what more could you ask in an RPG game? In the years following the release of these RPG Maker games, we'd see a surge in high quality products, all made using the engines such as Lisa the Painful. While not as
That bacon here. He's
high quality post-apocalyptic side-scrolling
this
game that is considered one of the greatest
bro.
RPG Maker games of all time. I also neglected to mention games like Corpse Party because in recent times we've had games on RPG Maker such as One Shot and Dead Dreams getting a lot of recognition because they provide either something new to the RPG Maker horror craze or they bring back what made the RPG Maker games of all so frightening in the first place. One of the best parts about the engine is that compared to the hieroglyphics that is the Unreal Engine and Unity, RPG Maker is ridiculously easy to use. And
They're just camping down there.
And that has led to even things like fan games of me being created in the engine, such as Pathfinders, a playthrough of which can be found on the second channel. Recently released RPG Maker horror games such as Cat in the Box also provided new inventive ways of employing all the mechanics I've mentioned in this video, such as using tape recorders that the protagonist finds around the place as save points. From this, you guys can kind of see that while RPG Maker might have left the wide public eye in recent years, there are tons of developers still releasing content to this day using versions of the engine to create scary, funny, or both kinds of experiences for the audience to enjoy. That was a long one. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you made it this far, just wanted to add a couple of things at the end just as a bonus. First and foremost, it's been a rough couple of months for me with things like channel strikes, COVID, and other things messing with motivation. But what I never really forgot was this channel and you guys, and I wanted to make this video to justify why I was gone for so long. However, I have been trying to tie you guys over between my last video and this one with frequent uploads on my second and third channel.
I'm literally the only person who knows what's out here.
All of which are done on my Twitch, and is also linked in the description. So in between uploads, you can always switch those videos on for some absolute mayhem compared to this channel. And I would also like
You're just gonna keep going up there and just.
which I'll put the for now. No, YouTube, don't turn me into a marketable plushie. More information about that plush will be available on my second channel and on Twitter, so make sure to follow me there if you want a chance to pick me up and hold me tight. I've also uploaded a plan for future videos on my Patreon, so you can pledge there for early access to videos, scripts and files that I use for my videos if you want to learn more about the workflow for my videos. Thank you guys
Literally
so much
cannot
for
find.
subscribers as well. I genuinely never thought that I'd make it this far as a content creator. I'm incredibly glad that you guys enjoy my content as much as I enjoy making them. Thanks to Josh Curbs, Soz, Prions, Axum, Ping Pong,
That's the red key card, so you can't use it.
Spiky, B, Solico, Bailey, Jango, and Dag for pledging to me with the Ascended pledge. And a special thanks to Junko and Nighttide Draco for pledging $50 to me. I'll see you guys in another video, but if you'll excuse me,
I'm making the video. Jeez. Where's the purple key? Jump. Oh no.
Before I begin this video, I want to quickly mention that my merchandise has been released. Yes, I know there's been a significant lack of advertising in the main channel video.
DH. Who is? Where is D? Let me see.
Poster. More information
It's
about
the
that, as well as some
girl.
extra details on my whereabouts will be left at the end of the video. Now onto your regularly scheduled
Purple key got
presentation.
used. We're all in this. Oh heck no, Piggy. Yeet.
Video games are fun. They offer something that
Bus
movies,
wow.
podcasts, and books and ebooks and videos
Red key.
provide, which is allowing you to
Blanky.
immerse yourself in an environment that you have complete control in.
Fine, I'll accept it, but I'm not accepting anymore. And that's facts now. Okay, I got the green key. That was literally so close. Video 16 minutes, I think. Oh wait, no, it's past the limit. Anyways, guys, I'm seeing you later.